Was that what I was gonna switch to now? Maybe I'll not. Maybe I'll do something else first. That game was gonna take a long time, so I might want to do a couple other games first and see if we even want to take the time to do that other game.
I told you, whatever you do, I'm here for it. I cleared the whole day, so whatever happens, I'm here.
Well, I'll keep...
SMW Central.
I'll play a different game first anyway, just because that way I don't have to completely switch my setup.
Fair enough.
In fact, I was going to use a different emulator once I got past this game, but it might be easiest to just stick with this. Oh, wait, no, I gotta switch to the other emulator because that's what has my save state.
Yeah, you can move save states over, can't you?
Not save states. You could move, like, battery save files, but not save states. Not between two different kinds of emulators.
That's...
Well, actually, Loof, there's another Christmas edition Super Mario World that just went up yesterday. Have 32 exits to it.
Yeah.
That's...
Maybe another year if it's decent.
I don't know, I'm just looking at it, just saying, hey, this thing is available if you're interested. And I'm sure you have enough stuff to play. I'm just pointing it out.
Yeah, that's the thing, unfortunately. I'll take a look at it though later. How loud do I need this? Not that loud.
Crank it to 11.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Got you out of my download folder.
Actually, maybe... yeah, I'll put the volume there, sure. Why not? Alright. Now, let's see...
So I don't know, just for the sake of conversation going on here, we all, a couple days
Just
before
coming to you via Skype.
a couple of days ago before the stream, we all agreed that me and Frieza would at least end off the biggest portion of the stream with Saints Row 4, the Christmas DLC.
Mm-hmm.
And we spent 2 days trying to get it together.
I just sent that thing I was talking to Galuf about. I just sent it to him on Skype.
Which,
So if he wants to play around with it, let him. If not, well, whatever. We got plenty more of it.
which was a ridiculous experience that led us, which led us to almost having to cancel that out
Yes.
and not doing it.
Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that.
We got to work, but we came this close to saying screw it.
Yeah.
So,
It took us 2 days. Took us 2 days.
you said you're not doing it?
We are.
Yeah, we got to work.
We almost had to cancel it, but we got it to work at the very last, like it was like 3 in the morning. I was like, all right, it works.
Nice!
So we first tried to do it on Thursday, get it set up on Thursday, and the game flat out stopped working. Just did not want to
Simply
work.
would not.
We were having trouble connecting. There was a couple times when Frieza fell through floors or ended up on the roof of a building he shouldn't have been on. And then he was invisible for a while.
Nope.
I don't know that one. When we finally got to the major game world, my mini-map wouldn't spawn. Mission objectives would never trigger, so the trigger for a mission would never start, and we couldn't finish the mission. So I had to kick him out of the game, run through certain missions by myself to get to a point where I could invite him again. And then a car got stuck in the floor, and we were driving in a car stuck underground,
Oop.
hooked through the floor. And that's when we stopped it for the first night, and it legit made me just break down. And the second day we finally got it to work. It took a long time because we were having other minor troubles with the game.
Ah, that's the one I meant to hit too. Dang it.
And at first we thought we had to play through 90% of the game or something to unlock the DLC. But luckily we got it to unlock.
Oh, good. Yeah, because I know you guys were worried about that.
It took so long. I was so tired by the time we stopped.
Oh. You did it though!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, which means there's a 50% chance the game's gonna completely fall apart when we stream it. Well, when he streams it, because it for some reason isn't running well on my computer no matter what I do, even though it ran just fine last time.
Oof.
And played it a couple of years ago. But it runs fine for him. So
when we did co-op like last year or something, it worked perfectly.
Everybody go.
It worked just fine. But now it's like
Apple.
But now it's like my frame sometimes drops down to 10 for no reason, which isn't very suitable for streaming.
Mm-hmm.
But his maintained relative consistency, so he'll be streaming that one.
Yeah.
It was a mess. I have a 3-minute clip of me just laughing hysterically because the car is stuck in the ground, and I'm stuck in this car. He managed to get out, but I'm stuck in this car, and I'm trying to take a drink of tea, and I'm dying as I'm laughing. It's
Yeah.
It was an experience, and a game I'm never probably gonna play again.
I really should have considered practicing this game.
And then now you know how I felt about Knuckles and Sonic 3.
Yeah.
We were trying to, we made
How
some
come the
running
only
joke.
2 people I can hear right now are Thera and Lou? I can't hear anybody else.
I don't know that.
I can hear.
That's weird. I've been talking on.
I can
Is
hear
it
Apple.
Possible that you accidentally have them muted on your end? Because you can adjust the volume of every individual person on Discord.
And you can, and there's a local.
Everybody's at
button.
full volume.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
How about now, Apple?
That's no.
Weird thing is, I can actually hear everybody if I unmute the stream here, but otherwise I can't. Because I've been wondering who the hell you guys have been talking to.
Someone who can talk to him, tell him to leave the call and rejoin.
I think he just did leave the call and rejoin.
No, that was Frieza.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is sound advice.
That I can't give because he can't hear me.
Hey, yeah, I forget. No, there he goes.
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me now?
That's better. Now I
Good.
can hear everybody.
All right, there
That's
we go.
weird. Alright.
Discord has its moments of weirdness, but it's still better.
Still better than Skype.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Yeah, I can hear everybody now.
That's good.
Good.
That was
Good.
still kind
Good.
of weird. Alright, go ahead. Do your thing.
Yeah,
I mean, I
dated
can hear
Verizon
Galuf because he was a
references.
streamer.
Yeah. Dude, the guy who did the Verizon commercials is now doing Sprint commercials or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same character. I felt so betrayed when I saw that on TV. This isn't what you taught me, Verizon man.
Well,
I like sprints
he's
now.
making
Get wrecked.
sure people can still hear him. He's still doing his job.
But part of what we were trying to do yesterday is we made a couple. The 2 characters we made were running joke characters from certain Let's Plays. We were trying to dress them up a certain way, and we couldn't find any of the stores we wanted to find. We spent straight up an hour and a half just looking at every store in the game until we found the 2 stores we wanted to find.
That was beautiful.
Into the endless pit.
In short, Saints Row 4 was a mess.
Oh, come on.
Is
They must have what time is it? Oh, it's 10.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, I might want to not do one of the games I was gonna do.
Yeah, I guess it took a little bit longer to do everything than we thought it would.
Yeah, it's partly my fault because I didn't realize Overlord 2's prologue would take 2 fucking hours.
Well, it was always kind of in flux because we didn't know how long it was going to take Reki to do what he's doing either. Which is fine. I mean, whatever. We just didn't know how long things were going to take. And I took a little bit longer with Sonic than I really intended to as well. It was supposed to be, a quick in and out thing. I finished Unleashed, I finished 3, and I'm done. But
Oh,
Knuckles ended up being more difficult than I thought it was going to be.
and now I'm sucking at this game.
It happens, it happens.
Prove the bitch. So.
Oh shit, my mint! I got it!
Moment.
Moment.
Again? Really?
Yes, really.
I like how I had less trouble with the shitty Mario ROM hack. That wasn't that bad, actually.
It seems like it's just that one level.
The hack's not that bad, it just has a couple of questionable things going on in the final level.
Indeed. On that note, I want to see what's on sale today on Steam.
Questionable game design.
Well, all I can say is if that guy wants to go on to make other games, at least he got his questionable design out of the way and something free.
Yeah. I, like, almost should just stop playing this game right now.
I can guarantee
If you want
you're doing.
to, go ahead.
Guarantee you're doing better than I would be. I can't play. I've never played Donkey Kong Country.
If you want to call it quits here on Donkey Kong Country, go ahead, man.
And I have trouble with the first Zelda, and I know it's not that hard.
Oh, you're talking about that game is nuts. That game kicks my ass.
Goals a little tighter on Zelda, it'd be alright.
And the map was totally done differently.
If the map was actually a map instead of a gray square that vaguely tells you where in the overworld you are.
Also, I didn't have to bomb a random bush on square number 398. I'd be pretty happy about that too.
Yeah, yeah, that is one of the worst things with Zelda, is having to have certain bushes you have to burn to find vital things like a dungeon.
Or heart pieces, or...
Only the one time, Galuf. Jeez.
That's one too many, if you ask me.
It's not nearly as bad as having to blow the flute, you know, where the fairy isn't at the mountain, so you can...
Oh, yeah.
Seven.
And most of the difficulty in the American version was just the fucking translators were retarded.
Well, the control was real bad. It was hard to move around, it was hard to attack, it was hard to...
Yeah, it seemed like in Zelda, to me, as a first-timer, like, moving to attack is bad. You do not ever move. You never advance towards an enemy to attack. You wait for them to come to you.
So you can't...
Look,
You can't move when you're stabbing. You have to actually stop.
More or less, as far as I'm concerned, the best starting point is A Link to the Past. Zelda 1 and 2 are pretty...
Yeah, if you're going to start anywhere, start there. I mean, the control is...
A Link to the Past is like a dive, though. I love it. That game's...
I played... earlier this, like, a couple months ago, I bought Zelda 1 and Minish Cap off the Nintendo eShop, whatever, and I played Minish Cap first. Had a lot of fun with it.
I've heard good things. I was gonna do a blind 3-heart thing with that at one point, but I never did.
I mean, it's probably better that your first playthrough of the game isn't 3 hearts.
There was a whole thing going on when the forums were still around, and I was like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll do it. Sure, why not?
And Minish Cap can actually get kind of hard some spots.
And I never got around to it.
Ice dungeon.
I think I might have done like an hour of it, but I never really truly got around to it. I never got anywhere, really.
Link to the Past is good. Link's Awakening is good.
Link's Awakening it's good, but it has a problem in its console of choice.
Switching the items. Yeah, switching the items.
Switching the items.
Yeah.
Pain in the ass. It's so slow.
Ocarina of Time isn't bad.
It's
Majora's
just fine.
Mask. I hated Majora's Mask.
I haven't played it.
I hated Majora's Mask.
I hated it. About it, though.
I even bought it for freaking $10 on the eShop, and I still hate it. Just all right, I gotta give it a chance. Everybody talks about how great it is, and I just don't like it.
Well, you don't have to. I haven't played it. I want to. I haven't done it yet.
Zelda 1 is... Now I've played it. It's clearly one of my least favorite ones.
Zelda 2 is actually worse, if you can believe that.
It's so much worse.
Yeah, it's...
Just in terms of difficulty.
Yeah, I know of all the bullshit it makes you go through. Or just very artificial and hard just to be hard.
Oh, you mean the Key Cavern? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that sucks.
We're done.
Gotta do it just right, or you're gonna have some hard Yeah.
Yeah.